and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to Dalham Hall and a wonderful parade of stars for you. Exceed and excel. He's the unrivaled super sire of juvenile prowess. Since his first crop ran here in 2008, no stallion anywhere in the world has produced as many two-year-old winners, as many two-year-old stakes winners, or as many two-year-old group winners as this chap. Buratino was Exceed and Excel's 25th juvenile group winner and is now rated the best two-year-old colt in Europe by quite some way. If you're lucky enough to get a good one by this guy, you have got a very, very good one indeed. The very handsome son of Dubawi, Poet's Voice. Now, Poet's Voice had his first stakes performer just this last weekend. Well worth noting he's already had a number of higher quality runners than his illustrious father did at this exact same point of the season. His 700,000 guinea top price was the highest at Tattersalls by a first season sire since Galileo's debut crop back in 2004. Watch this space. This is Slade Power. First time at the Darley Parade, of course, but a horse well used to the adoring gaze of onlookers. He was the champion sprinter, Slade Power. This time last year, down the road on the July course, readying himself to put up the best sprinting performance on that track since Oasis Dream in 2003. After the July Cup, Time Form rated this horse superior to his sire Dutch Art, his grandsire Medician, and even his great-grandsire, that great stallion producer Machiavellian. In fact, he was assessed as the best horse from the Machiavellian line since the outstanding Street Cry. His next journey to the top might not be a sprint, but he is supremely well qualified to make it, and make it big. This is Epaulette, Australian Grade 1 winner, of course, who's covered 230 mares in his first two seasons in the Northern Hemisphere at Kildangan last year, and here at his new home, Dalham Hall, this spring. He's from that Danehill sire line. He was a sprinter of devastating gifts, and he was rated 126 by Time Form. Identical qualifications brought up north by one of the best reverse shufflers in the business, who you've already seen, the great Exceed and Excel. Great form, great physique, a great family, and his half-brother is the fellow record-breaking Grade 1 winner, Helmet. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Epaulette, and his first foals sell this winter. Now, we've seen Poet's Voice, the best two-year-old by Dubawi. This is Casamento, the best two-year-old yet by Shamadal, a record-breaking Group 1 winner at 2, no less. He's so popular, he has over 120 foals in his first crop, with over 270 in-foal mares to follow in his next two crops. And I'm sure you can remember just how spectacularly well his first foal sold last winter, when they averaged €40,000, which is colossal given that that was off a €5,000 stud fee. From 4 crops of 3-year-olds, Authorised is firmly established as a prolific source of exciting, progressive top-class performers. In Australia, Authorised has had top-level success with the likes of the Grade 1 Spring Champion Stakes winner Complacent. He's enjoying another impressive season. One of his 2014 Ascot winners, Hartnell, has become a Grade 1 miler in Australia. Authorised rated the best of Mongeau's many, many Derby winners, and he's starring horses of high quality, high achievement and great potential. His yearlings averaged €71,000 last year and made up to 275,000 guineas. Ravens Pass. He's enjoying a fine season in 2015 with the multiple stakes winning French Group 2 filly Catanaya leading the way. And of course he had Rifle Scope, runaway winner of the listed Dragon Stakes last Friday at Sandown, and fans of last year's runaway Chesham hero Richard Pankhurst will be pleased his name is back amongst the big race entries. And he did it again at Royal Ascot this year, of course, courtesy of Interception, trained by David Lanigan, the filly who stormed through to win the Wokingham and now has a whopping Time Form rating of 117p. Ravens Pass throws his looks and his disposition and breeders with his stock have been richly rewarded in the sales ring as well. His lifetime yearling average is €122,000. This is Farhh. As you might be aware, it's not been a straightforward couple of seasons for Farhh, and Darley would like to thank all the breeders that have used him for their patience and persistence. We're pleased to say that out of the 75 mares that visited him this season, nearly 70% have been tested in foal. And there's only a hope that those mares will go on to produce the calibre of foals that have been born this season. How about this as a mark of his constitution and work ethic? Each time Farhh returned to the fray, he was, according to time form, even better than the last time he left it. Ever progressive, unstinting enthusiasm for his task, qualities it's not fanciful to say he shares with the likes of Dubawi. Sepoy. He won all 4 of the great speed challenges in Australia in his 2 seasons on the track, something many of the Antipodean greats had tried before, but not one had ever achieved, and that's why he's special. This horse is stamping his stock in his own powerful, speedy image, so much so that his first yearlings have made astonishing new record prices in Australia. The highest priced first crop colt of all time is by him, and the highest priced first crop filly ever. If you're not lucky enough to have one in a paddock at home, you can see his European yearlings for yourself at the sales this autumn. That, ladies and gents, is Sepoy. He's Dubawi. He's as good a stallion as the thoroughbred breed can offer right now, perhaps fulfilling the destiny of his tragically short-lived father, Dubai Millennium. And his statistics are the modern marvels of the breeding business. From his first 6 crops, he's been firing them in at 15% stakes winners to runners and an astonishing 10% group winners to runners. 7 individual group winners in 2015, more than any other stallion in the world, putting him 3 clear of his nearest pursuer. Now, in total, Dubawi has sired 19 individual Group 1 winners of 33 Group 1 races. Those are numbers that are rising fast and which have propelled him into the world's elite. What Dubawi is achieving is quite simply unparalleled. He is New Approach, the first stallion ever to sire 3 Royal Ascot juvenile winners in his first crop. New Approach has scaled the highest peaks of the game on the racecourse at stud in the sales ring as well, where his yearlings made up to £630,000 last year and averaged £156,000, nearly 7 times their conception fee of £22,500. With the support he's attracted in the last 3 stud seasons, he's set fair to leave an even greater mark on the thoroughbred breed. This is the rakishly good-looking helmet. He's the son of Exceed and Excel, who won the Australian equivalent of the Dewhurst, the Racing Post Trophy, and the Guineas. Like his sire, Exceed and Excel, Helmet's won his races from the front, blazing a trail, but unlike Exceed and Excel, he could sustain his speed the full mile, and he won the Grade 1 Caulfield Guineas in a new record time. Neither Exceed and Excel himself, nor his own sire, the brilliant Danehill before him, were as talented as 2-year-olds as this chap Helmet. Has he caught your imagination? You bet he has. His first yearlings are eagerly awaited. Dawn Approach, a truly exceptional racehorse. Little wonder then he's been so enthusiastically and lavishly supported. 22 foals that are siblings to stakes winners, including Group 1 winning sprinter Margot Did, who won the Nunthorpe, top class Group 1 winner Lucida, 2000, a Guineas colt Van der Neer, along with sons and daughters of Carry On Katie and Silka's sister, to name but a handful. Rated the equal of his sire, New Approach, Dawn Approach represents the fastest, most brilliant branch of the Sadler's Wells line. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, he is in your brochure, but he is not here today. The 11-year-old Teofilo by Galileo. He's been confined to his box this week, not able to be with us, but we do want to share with you 1 or 2 of his recent greatest hits. 2 yearling fillies by Teofilo sold for €950,000 last year. His latest Group 1 winner is the Irish 1,000 Guineas winner, of course, Placecock.
Head to head as they go to the line. Placecock wins the Guineas from Found second.
He's also the sire of one of the finest 3-year-olds in Australia, Kermadec, who beat all-age competition in the $1 million Group 1 Doncaster handicap over a mile.
And it's Kermadec. Kermadec scores a great win from Real Impact.
And also staying at home, ladies and gentlemen, is Golden Horn sire Cape Cross. So the Darley team has made a little tribute to him on the big screen now.
1.
It's Cape Cross in front with 50 yards to go, and he's just going to hold up. Cape Cross wins the long end.
2.
Cape Cross has fought his way back into the big jump. He hit the line now. Oh no, but Cape Cross has got it.
3. 4. 5. 6.
Ouija board goes on to win it by 6 lengths. Very impressive.
7.
Who on the inner is Urban Sea in yellow. They race up towards the line. Urban Sea is just going to take it.
8.
See the Stars on the near side and See the Stars wins.
See the Stars will complete the Guinness and Derby double.
He's coming away. A stellar rainfall.
Eyeballs it and goes on. And it's 4 Group 1s.
C'est the Stars qui vient très fort prendre l'avantage.
9.
But Tagruda is too good.
10.
Australia from Kingston Hill. Born to win the Derby.
11.
Beccabac qui s'impose.
Sea change. Applaud the great man.
Able one takes out the mile.
Ouija board in full flight.
12.
And it is Golden Horn. Remains unbeaten.
13.
Golden Horn won the Derby. Taking a Tory punches the air.
14.